Welcome everybody to Thursday Night Riot on YouTube TV. Johnny Bias at ringside as always. Hector is in Europe somewhere ducking baby mama drama with Dastardly, and we are live here tonight. We get things going here with women's action.
Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Roxanne.
And this matchup's all set up because Roxanne was seen being a little friendly with Cam Finley in the backstage area last week as we went off the air, and we don't know exactly what's going on in that situation. I don't know if it's perhaps El Wapo Chuck perhaps setting up his opposition, Cam Finley, trying to catch him in a trap, or if she turned her back on Ray Hernandez, who is not out here with her tonight, so that comes to wonder. And then Haley Storm got kind of mad about that, WWE Intercontinental Champion.
From Phoenix, Arizona, the WWE International Champion, Haley Storm.
So we'll find out tonight exactly what's going on, as Haley took exception to it, and well, they made the matchup, and here we are live here on Riot on YouTube TV, brought to you by the Smoking Section Podcast. And, of course, them guys this week are reviewing Harlem Nights. If you haven't seen the episode, drop in, leave a like, subscribe, and share, and let John and Jamar know, and the rest of the guys know that you got sent from WFA TV. And we are off and running this opening matchup right here. And here we go, Roxanne and Haley. They're going to lock horns here, so we'll have to do some more digging and see what the motive was between Roxanne and Cam Finley. As well, tonight they are behind closed doors, as we heard earlier that GM Thorne made a matchup tonight that Theodore Reed, the manager of the New Breed, would have to be in a matchup tonight against the Beast Mode in the main event later on tonight. And there's a lot of repercussions coming, I guess. And this just in, Cam Finley is banned from the arena tonight, and well, according to GM Thorne, it is for his own safety, as they call the Japanese immigration rise on El Wapo Chuck this morning, and he's behind bars today, as they found some Japanese Hornets in his suitcase. If y'all remember a long time ago, a few years ago, and a pin real quick before I continue, and a 1 and a kick out. Somebody stabbed Mr. Big in the neck, the D-League pimp, as he was set to face Angelo that night in a big matchup. And well, Angelo was cleared of all charges. We never found out who did it. But ever since then, they put a big ban on those Hornets, because they can paralyze you, and that's exactly what happened to Mr. Big, and he's still paralyzed to this day, making a little bit of improvement, but not much. And, well, anyway, they've said that he's all big frog splash from the top rope. Let's see real quick. 1, 2, and a kick out. The matchup still continues right here. And we'll wait for that story as Roxanne gets ready right here for this big move against Haley Storm, and a big, I thought it was a big move, a snap suplex right there. Well, go back to the story right there. Mr. Big is able to walk, but he was forced to retire. He's not at full strength. He can walk around, but he can no longer be an active competitor. And, well, we have heard from the Where Are They Now episode in somebody's podcast that, I believe it was Archive Jones's podcast, that, well, he's still out pimping, according to recent records, back there in West Memphis. But we get back to the matchup right here, as Roxanne and Haley just putting out each other's anger on each other here tonight, trying to figure things out. And we'll get some more entries as we get it, as the Latina baddie takes on Haley Storm, the all-international women's champion here tonight. And a big move right there by Roxanne. Look at the leg right here. Let's see if it's enough. 1, 2, and no, I thought that was it, but 2.5 right there. Not quite enough to keep down this competitor here tonight. We are live tonight from Osaka, Japan, as we still have the go-home show next week, live from Tokyo, then the pay-per-view next week as well, as it'll be a 5-week stretch opposed to the 4-week stretch that we're accustomed to here on Thursday Night Riot. But that's only due because Money Heist was a co-brand pay-per-view, so one of them has to go longer than the other. So this weekend will be the Rage pay-per-view, and next weekend being the Riot pay-per-view, known as Clash of Harmony. And now Haley Storm might be going for the end right here, the chick kick. And she does not. She goes for something else right here. And, oh, nice arm drag takedown right there. And nice snapmare takedown. And a big shout out to our producer, TJ Bromwell, watching live here tonight from South Carolina. The rest of the Bromwell family, as always. And our hashtag TJ Strong still in effect until he is 100%. Oh, and she went for that shoulder tackle from the top rope. She got caught up with a power slam from Haley, and now Haley Storm might be going for a big forearm or something. We'll find out right here. And let's see. Oh, she went for the kick right there. She gets caught up right there. Roxanne able to counter out. And look at this now, trying to put it into Haley here tonight. Can she do it? Oh, she gets caught up too late, playing a little possum. And now, Haley Storm, look at this. Hits her with a big plunge right there. This could be it. And, well, no, she's not. She's going to go for the kill right here. And let's see if Haley Storm can put it. There's the chick kick right there from Haley Storm. And this could be it right here for Roxanne. Look at the leg. 1, 2, and no. The matchup does continue live here on YouTube TV. The crowd yelling "Fight Forever" in this opening bout. And what a bout it's been so far. And that's it right there. Haley able to come back and put a stop to her right there. And we'll get some more details as we come along here. Let's watch the replay of this matchup right here in the New Breed. Already starting things off. Starting things off right as Cam Finley is banned from the arena for his own safety. Nobody knows where he's at. But the rest of the new blood is here as they are here because Bishop Brown has a matchup later on tonight as well as Deuce, as he's going to not retain, but put the title on the line here tonight against a Japanese superstar, according to GM Thorne. We'll find out later on tonight who that's going to be. Crazy Carnage is in action against Odin O'Shea, and then, of course, Mills taking on the Iron Man. Heated rivalry that is continuing here tonight. Trying to think of what else. Let me look at my card here. Dean Lashley against Bishop Brown. Tech 9 against Sin and Scorpion. And then, of course, the main event that we've mentioned a couple of times already, Beast Mode taking on Theodore Reed. But right now, Haley Storm, the Intercontinental Champion, is your winner here tonight. We'll be right back with more right after this. Okay, we're back on the program, ladies and gentlemen, on YouTube TV. Get ready for this next matchup as Odin O'Shea make his way down here with his goddesses.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Gladiators from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at
Japan is about to go.
230 pounds.
God mode. God mode is activated here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and, well, this rivalry is far from done. These guys right here trying to get back the tag team championships from the family. Odin not in a good mood tonight, within reason, and, well, he'll take on another Hall of Famer, and these guys are some of the originals of WWFD way back when. And tonight, Japan will get to see a Hall of Famer in action. And we do send a big shout out to Sean and Odin down in Canada and the rest of the O'Grady family. Betty and Eunice at ringside with Odin, as always. And now we get ready.
Representing the family from Richmond, Virginia, weighing in at 222 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Crazy Carnage.
Here he comes, a two-time Hall of Famer. One half of the World Tag Team Champions. This man needs no introduction, but we give him one anyways, because if not, he'll get mad. And then Hector sent me a text and said, don't forget to say it could be purple, it could be pink, depending on how you mix it. Crazy Carnage at ringside, ready to go. The two-time Hall of Famer against another Hall of Famer in Odin God Mode O'Shea. And this is going to be a slobber knocker if I do say so myself. Enough talking. Let's get down to business as we go to the ring for this matchup here tonight. All right. Referee has rang the bell and we're off and running in this one. Carnage is showing up with a couple of punches right here, and that'll get the blood flowing for Odin for sure, as he is, of course, an experienced bar knuckle brawler. That's his background, and he loves to tussle, and it shows right there as he's opening up those bar knuckles right there on top of Crazy Carnage. And we do give a big shout out once again to Jamar watching in Richmond, Virginia. And the rest of the Smoking Section podcast, again, they are covering Harlem Nights this week, so if you haven't done so yet, watch the episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. That is the Smoking Section podcast, only on YouTube TV. And right now, Odin and Carnage trying to gather themselves here, trying to get things going. And they go to the outside. Not a Riot Rules matchup here tonight. There are disqualifications and countouts. Those tag team titles will be decided in about 10 days from now, maybe 9. And Odin now on the top rope. Oh, and he looked like he was going to jump over the moon right there. And Carnage caught him, and oh, look at this. Vintage Carnage biting the nails of Odin O'Shea, and a springboard, a quick springboard off of the top rope right there. 1, 2, and a kick out, and the matchup does continue here on YouTube TV. And just got an update that El Guapo Chuck is still going under investigation with Chinese investigators there in the precinct, and he will be there for the foreseeable future right there. They put no bond on that, on letting him lose. So GM Thorne doing everything in his power to get back his golden boy. And that's pretty much the reason that Ray Hernandez ain't here tonight. He's actually at the precinct trying. I don't see them taking him out anytime soon, and we'll keep you updated with more of what's to happen with that situation. And here in the action right here, these two men exchanging blows still, and oh, look at this now. Has him up, but Carnage gets off right there with an inverted DDT. I don't know if he was going for the white noise or a little bit of G2G. The go to sleep. The GTS, excuse me. Oh, there it is right there. The big moonsault from the top rope. 1, 2, shooting star press, and not enough as a kick out from Crazy Carnage. And the matchup still continues here tonight. Odin and Carnage always putting on a good show, and they're putting a good one out here for the Japanese fans here tonight in Osaka, Japan. And a big elbow connect right there for Odin. A second one connects, and perhaps a third one, and there it is, the hat trick for all you hockey fans out there. And continue his assault right there, and I think that Carnage is busted wide open from that forehead. But I am not too sure. The camera has not panned to that section right there, and a single leg drop right there on Odin, but Odin gets back up to his vertical base and a big thunderous clothesline, taking him down. And Odin now, let's see. It's gonna go for something there, but Carnage able to get out of it, and now springboard, and he has a gash on top of that right eye. And an overhead suplex now from Crazy Carnage, the two-time Hall of Famer, and now perhaps going up for the shooting star press a second time. And if he hits this one, this could be it, and it does connect. Could this be it for the tag team champion? 1, 2, and another kick out. Odin not done yet, as you see his two girlfriends on the side, Eunice and Betty, cheering him on here tonight, getting the crowd all fired up here. The crowd yelling "Fight Forever" here tonight. I'm not sure what Odin's going for. It might be a shoulder tackle right here. Let's see. Sizes him up, and that's exactly what it is. Shoulder tackle does connect for Odin. And now, big forearm smash. A second one. He's starting to get speed again. And look at this now. Power slam, and Odin. God Mode O'Shea is activated here tonight. Look at the leg right here. 1, 2, and a kick out again. The matchup does continue here. Odin thought he had him, but Carnage not ready to give up just yet. And now he picks him up, and it's a little bit of white noise for Odin O'Shea. And now, he's going to go for broke right here. Trying to put him with that night-night juice. Picks him up with a little bit of go to sleep. And this could be it for Crazy Carnage. Hook of the leg right here for Odin. 1, 2, and not enough. And I cannot believe that. After a white noise and a GTS, and he's still on his feet right here. Irish whip now for Odin. Big thunderous clothesline connects right there. Going up to the top rope, perhaps going old school right here. But no, he's not. Might be going for an axe handle smash right here. He goes for the shoulder tackle off the top rope right here. Hook of the leg. Could this be it right here for the two-time Hall of Famer? 1, 2, and Odin putting down Carnage and getting a big victory for Goons to Gods here tonight. And that's the momentum they're going to need going into that pay-per-view 9 days away. And later on tonight, the other half of both tag teams, Iron Man and Mills, will go one-on-one later on tonight. And this one was pretty much one of those matches that could have gone either way. And to me, Big Fight Field could be a candidate for Match of the Year, if you're asking me. 2 shooting star presses was not enough. Kicked out of it. And then right here, Odin got the momentum going. Couple of forearm smashes and a big power slam. Was not enough yet. Kicked out of that one. And then right here, caught him with a white noise. Then he set up right here for the GTS. They said somebody give him some milk, but he was able to kick out. And then right here, the big shoulder tackle right to the jaw was what did it right there for Odin. 1, 2, and 3, and God mode prevails and comes up with a big victory over Crazy Carnage here tonight. Let's see if Mills can replicate that, or will Iron Man play spoiler later on tonight. God mode wins it. We'll be right back with more right after this. All right, we're back on the program, ladies and gentlemen, as Big Bad Bishop Brown of the New Breed makes his way down to the ring here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 258 pounds, the Superstar, Big Bad Bishop Brown.
And Big Bad Bishop Brown coming out here by himself. No Theodore Reed, no Cam Finley. As Cam Finley is not here tonight, he is in a safe space, they say, away from the public, away from everybody, after supposedly a threat by El Guapo Chuck earlier on this morning, as his suitcase contained those dangerous Japanese hornets. And we'll see how it goes here, as this man right here, the Omega, Mr. Thursday Night himself. Some know him as Kong, some know him as Mr. Thursday Night, but we know him simply as Dean the Omega Lashley.
Weighing in at 257 pounds, Dean the Omega Lashley.
Dean Lashley making his way down the ring, and we give a big shout out to Devontae Jones watching down in Phoenix, Arizona, the 602. Big shout out to you, my brother. All right, we get ready now. Dean Lashley, Big Bad Bishop Brown. Some of the best contenders here. Both men have held the big championship in the past. Bishop Brown had that great championship run that one year, kind of dominating Riot and putting his stamp into his own legacy, and a nice headlock right there by Dean Lashley, who was trained with Devontae Jones down in AZ, and they've practiced bare knuckle brawling, wrestling, MMA, you name it, they have studied it. Pretty damn good sparring partners, pretty good friends. Pretty much consider themselves family, if you will. And now look at this. A nice waist lock reversal right there by Dean Lashley. And oh, look at this right there. Nice snapmare takedown into a headlock right there by Bishop Brown. And these men right there flipping on a show tonight here in Osaka, Japan, and returning the favor on the headlock from earlier. Another lockup right here, and Dean Lashley walking Bishop Brown in the corner right here. Now the referee's going to get in between them, and there's Shelley. And you got to wonder what Shelley's thinking now. After Hector's been accused of baby mama drama, and you know, Shelley, of course, a longtime girlfriend of Hector Hernandez, and what I've been told from behind the scenes is that she has nothing to say at the moment, and she says that she'd rather take care of it in person than do it over the phone or FaceTime or whatever. And she knows how Hector gets when he's all nervous and whatnot. And so Hector's in more trouble than we think, I would assume. There on the outside is Dean Lashley, and play a little cat and mouse game with Bishop Brown. And now look at this. Oh, what a forearm smash from the middle rope right there. Big knee to the face right there. And this matchup is going to go the distance here tonight. It's going to be a lot of back and forth between these two men. There's going to be a lot of punches, if you will, and both of these men are going to come out battered and bruised tonight. Nothing to fight for but pride and bragging rights, and downtown Brown connects right there. And snapmare takedown right there. And, of course, we do give a big shout-out going out to Matt watching in St. Louis. Oh, and hit that one right there. Turn him inside out. Could this be it right here for Omega? 1, 2, and no. It was close right there. And Dean Lashley thought he had him right there. And back to the drawing board. Maybe he'll hit him with the Omega effect right here. And no, Bishop Brown fighting off. Shot to the midsection right here. Oh, he went for it right there, but couldn't get it. And now Bishop Brown, look at this, hitting him with the big hook right there. Has it in deep. Shin lock applied. A lot of people have tapped out, and Dean Lashley gets out of it. Using his MMA training right there. Getting out of it. Big elbow right there as Bishop Brown trying to get in again, and a big leg to the face. And now these two men, it's starting to exchange blows in the middle of the ring. Fisticuffs coming. Deflects that one. Another haymaker right there. And look at Dean Lashley saying, come on, big boy. And it's a riot tonight in Japan. These two men are going ham here tonight. And Bishop. And another downtown Brown. This could be it right here for Bishop Brown. Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, and another kick out. And Dean Lashley is not done yet. The crowd here tonight on their feet. Big shoulder tackle to the outside. Bishop Brown going up to the top rope right here. Don't do this. Don't mess up what you've already accomplished here. And, oh, a big clothesline connects, and down is Dean Lashley on the outside. Bishop Brown now going to shoot him back to the inside, trying to finish off Mr. Thursday Night. Hook of the leg right here. This could be it for Dean Lashley. 1, 2, and another kick out. He is not done yet. The Japanese crowd putting up the 299 symbol. Hector's not here tonight. He'll be back after we get back to the Americas. And now look at this. Bishop Brown with a little Texas tornado here tonight. And down goes Dean Lashley. This has to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and no, man, Dean Lashley still not down. I can't believe it. What is it going to take to keep down Mr. Thursday Night tonight? The crowd yelling, fight forever. Bishop Brown again with a second Texas tornado here tonight. And this has to be it, ladies and gentlemen. If not, this man has got to be possessed. 1, 2, and 3. Finally, Bishop Brown put him down after 2 Downtown Browns, 2 Texas Tornadoes, and my goodness, what a matchup here tonight. What a banger of a matchup. You thought the last matchup was good. This one could very well be a match of the year candidate here. Both of these men putting it down, but more importantly, another victory for the new breed here tonight, as their fearless leader, Cam Finley, is not here tonight after that big threat from El Wapo Chuck. At least that's what they're speculating. But then also later on tonight, Theodore Reed, the man that keeps the glue together for this new breed, is in action against the Beast Mode. And everybody's banned from ringside. And get this, it is not Falls County, or no holds barred. So Beast Mode can have his way with Theodore Reed later on tonight. And Bishop Brown puts away Mr. Thursday Night after one hell of a brawl here tonight. Right here, he put him down with the first one. Then right here, didn't go down. Picks him up, spins him around. Texas Tornado for the second time. And that's all she wrote here tonight. Look at the thud. He was limp right there. 1, 2, and 3, and Bishop Brown is your winner. The new breed coming out with a vengeance tonight. Be right back with more Thursday Night Riot after this. All right, we're back here on Thursday Night Riot as we get ready for this next matchup. It's a tag team matchup between the Scorpion Sin and Tech 9. Scorpion making his way down the ring here.
This is a tag team extreme rules match. Introducing first from North Korea, weighing in at 192 pounds, the Scorpion.
Scorpion making his way down the ring, and he'll be joined by this man known as Sin, his tag team partner. These two have made a alliance between the two. Still haven't came out here together, but nonetheless, Sin, his tag team partner.
Of reality, weighing in at 228 pounds, 6'10".
This man right here used to be the NPGW United States champion back when he was with New Japan, so he has a lot of ties to Japan. Never held the big title, but he does have ties to he was once affiliated with the Bullet Club here in New Japan, and well, he making his way down here with the Scorpion, so that team is at ringside, and we get ready now for Tech 9 to make their way down to the ring here tonight. The team of Mac Browser and Cyrus the Virus. Very unorthodox, these guys, and why the hell Theodore Reed's coming out here. Damn, a game already glitching there, TJ.
Weight of 458 pounds, Curtis the Virus and Mac Havoc.
We'll ignore that Theodore Reed is out here. We'll pretend he's not here. And this matchup, ladies and gentlemen, will be a Riot Rules matchup. So get ready for all kinds of weaponry, all kinds of blood, all kinds of mischief here tonight on this program. And it is a tornado-style tag team matchup right here. Anything is legal except for, of course, butt stuff, as always. And just to let y'all know right now, I don't know if it's going to happen within seconds or another match, or there's no choose from here, but if the game does go silent, a phone call is coming in. I'm expecting a phone call. So just warning you guys from the get-go, and hopefully it happens before the main event here tonight, because that's a lot of story to tell. And we get back to the action in the ring here. And we got a table now in this matchup right here, as we're going extreme as it gets here tonight. Oh, and a big splash from the top rope from Mac Browser, as we're just kind of sitting here watching what they're doing here. And Cyrus the Virus and Sin here at ringside near me. And now Scorpion right there with Mac Browser with that table. And oh, look at this now. German suplex to the table. And Mac Browser might be down, but not out, as Scorpion now taking his offense towards Cyrus the Virus. And hook of the leg right there. Scorpion quickly makes him disrupt that count right there. And Irish whip, nothing doing here. And surprised Scorpion didn't take advantage after he put Mac Browser to that table. As you see the lumber just kind of hanging around there in the ring. And big power slam right there by the Scorpion. And now, both men on the outside, as Sid and Scorpion taking advantage of the situation. Oh, look at this, a ladder on the outside. What else is underneath that ring right there? As Cyrus the Virus trying to go after Sin, but Scorpion says no way. Shoots him back to the inside here. And if you just joined us, you missed quite a bit. Bishop Brown defeated Dean Lashley moments ago in one hell of a matchup. And then, of course, Odin O'Shea able to take down Carnage in one hell of a matchup. And then Haley Storm taking down Roxanne in the opener. And here we are, still going through the motions here. Still got 3 more matchups to go here tonight. Mills and Iron Man will go at it tonight. Deuce defends the Riot Championship against a mystery opponent. And then, of course, the main event, Beast Mode taking on Theodore Reed. And you heard that right. Theodore Reed and Beast Mode will go one-on-one later on tonight. Cam Finley is not here. He's in hiding. 1, 2, and a kick out. As if you didn't hear the news, there's an investigation going with Wapo Chuck. They found some Japanese Hornets in his suitcase. And Cam Finley took that as a threat. And so he's under custody right now, is Chuck. And Cam Finley is put away at a secure location. As Rice, the Japanese immigration, taking care of all that business right there. Until we get more details, we'll give you those. So no Cam Finley here tonight, but the New Breed is 2-0 in matches tonight. And man, look at this matchup here. There's red stairs Oh, look at this. A little bit of a Y2K shuffle right here from Cyrus. 1, 2, and I thought he had him right there, but nothing doing. And now look at this. Mac Browser hit him with his own version of a Y2K attack. Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2. Big jumping headbutt right there from Cyrus. So Tech 9 taking over the momentum right here tonight in this matchup. But again, big shout out going out to Angela watching in the Boston, Mass area here tonight. Also big shout out to Perry watching down in Maryland. Oh, it looks like a Faymaster right there from Mac Browser. Hook on the leg right here. He's busted wide open. 1, 2, and not enough. And I thought that was going to be it right here. Tech 9 almost had the win right there, but nothing doing there. Boots under a bomb from Mac Browser. And a spike power driver. Tech 9 might win this matchup. 1, 2, and I thought that was it right there. But another cover right here. Shelly needs to get down. 1, 2, and 3. And Tech 9 does it. They defeat Sin and Scorpion here tonight. What a matchup between these two tag teams here tonight. Tag team division always heating things up. And tonight was no different. So watch the replays of this crazy matchup here tonight. My goodness, GM Thor just booking all kinds of stuff here tonight. A lot of rumors that Rage has kind of been on the winning end of the ratings more here for the past couple of weeks and trying to get back on track over here. And I think both shows are kind of even when it comes to drama and action, the way it should be. But right now, we watch the replay after that spike power driver and Tech 9 with a big victory here tonight. And as always, we'll be right back with more Thursday Night Riot right after this. Tech 9, your winners here tonight. All right, we get ready now as the Hall of Famer, one of the greatest of all time, the Ironborn Superstar, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, one half of the family, the one, the only, the Iron Man, making his way down to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the family from Charleston, South Carolina, weighing in at 254 pounds, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Iron Man.
Iron Man making his way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and Iron Man, one half of the tag team champions. A lot of speculation that he had some issues with the younger generation, and he has no intention of burying anybody. He just wants to come and compete, like he always does. He took a step back for a while, came back, and he is back in business. But right now we shift our attention to this man right here, a Hall of Famer in his own right, one half of Goons to Gods.
From Manchester, New Hampshire, weighing in at 237 pounds, Jay Mills.
Here he comes, main event Mills. Decided to come out here by himself, told Odin and the rest of the girls to stay behind. Andrea's not even at ringside tonight. As, well, these superstars, as we mentioned, have a long history, a long rivalry. Iron Man and Mills, inside and out of the business. And whether you want to say it's personal or just competition tonight, I think it means a lot to both teams because, like we mentioned earlier, they will meet in 9 days at the pay-per-view Clash of Harmony. All right, now we go to ringside as Mills is ready to go, and there's the Iron Man on your screen, ready to go as well. Big fight field here tonight. All matches have been a big fight field tonight and have proved everything as advertised, and a big Ironborn punch to start things off right here. A ripcord knee connect, so full of big moves to start off the gate. They're not going to come out slow as some of these other guys. They're going to come out in a frog splash right there off the springboard, so no love lost between these two superstars right here. The drama is filled. Of course, a big shout out going out to Jimmy in Massachusetts area, and a big shout out also to John watching in South Carolina. Another big shout out to our sponsors, Smoking Section Podcast. If you haven't done so yet, like, subscribe, and share. Check out this week's episode. And it's a little bit too early to be covering that man right there, the Iron Man, but perhaps playing some mind games here tonight. And now an Irish whip right here. And a big move right there by Mills. And Mills with a big kick right there. Matchup does continue right here. And don't forget, coming up next, the Riot Championship on the line. Then, of course, the main event, Beast Mode versus Theodore Reed. A matchup that, well, most likely is going to be a squash, but GM Thorne made sure that he didn't get counted out or try to get disqualified, so it made a no-hold-barred matchup. Everybody banned from ringside. And GM Thorne just texted me, and he said if anybody does interfere in that matchup, then Cam Finley will not defend that championship at Clash of Harmony and will be stripped of the title. So GM Thorne just throwing his weight here tonight against the new breed. And I'm sure Cam Finley and Camp are pretty upset about that. And we do give a big shout out before we get off the telecast tonight to Wes Figs, who's been watching all night long in Chicago, Illinois. So Wes, thank you for watching, my brother, as always. And the GOD put it in the DOG, the Delusions of Greater. And now Iron Man going up to the middle rope right here. And hits him with an axe handle, but Mills rolls outside for the moment. Oh, and a drop kick back to the outside, caught him slipping. And now he's going to follow suit to the outside, continue his assault. Big jumping knee connects to the forehead. So Iron Man doing what Iron Man does, and that is attack his opponent any way possible. And another shot to the head right there, perhaps trying to set up the Ironborn neckbreaker. And you know how that is. Very deadly, very diabolical, very legendary, if you will, as this man, one of the greatest of all time. We used to call him the GOAT. Then he lost to a tag team partner at Legacy, and then decided to make amends and team up to be, to bring greatness back to the tag team championships, as Lucho and Mills were split up after becoming the greatest tag team of all time. Of course, others can argue, and Iron Man's still on the outside, and a big elbow does connect. He was still not technically back in, so Shelley was still counting. Big knee to the abdomen area right there by the Iron Man, and now going after Mills. Went for the big stomp again to the head, but Mills able to get out of it. Oh, look at this now. Has him in a Anaconda Vice. Mills not tapping out, though, staying strong. Oh, look at this now. Iron Man going for the kill right here. Ironborn neckbreaker connects right there, and this could be it on Mills. Hook of the leg on the Hall of Famer. 1, 2, and a kick out. The matchup does continue here as the 299s are up in the air here tonight in Japan. And now Iron Man going for it again. Or at least I thought he was. Oh, look at this now. A slap from Mills. A chop from Iron Man. A chop from Mills. A chop from the Iron Man. A chop from Mills, but a haymaker instead. Couple of haymakers. And another chop from Mills. And now Iron Man saying, come on, man, give it all you got. Another one. And these two men are about to riot here on Thursday night. And let's see. Another chop. And Mills. Oh, there they go. It's a riot tonight in Japan. The Japanese are going crazy. And look at this. Anaconda bites again. Can Mills tap out here? Will he tap out? Has it in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. And Mills has no other choice but to tap out. Earlier on tonight, Odin beat Carnage to give G2G motivation, to give him momentum. And tonight, Iron Man puts one over for the family. So it stayed tied 1-1. Next week, who knows what's going to happen? What kind of a matchup will we have between the two teams? We really don't know, but I do have an idea of how this could end next week going into the go-home show. And TJ, I'll text you with those details after Riot goes off the air because the light bulb just turned on. But right now, we watch the replays of this matchup right here. Iron Man doing what Iron Man does best, and that is win. Not taking anything away from Jay Mills because he is programmed the same, if I do say so myself. Ironborn neckbreaker was the beginning of the end right there. And right here, the Anaconda Vice was what ended it right here.
Here is your winner.
The legend continues with the Iron Man. We'll be right back. Riot Championship on the line coming up next. Another one for the family.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. It is for the Rated R Hardcore Championship.
All right, we'll see who the mystery opponent will be for Deuce. Oh my God. The Japanese buzzsaw Tajiri. Having a lot of ties to ECW, to WWE, to New Japan, and now to WFA for could be one night only unless he wins this championship tonight. he could very well just win the championship and take it back to New Japan Pro Wrestling, and then we'd be without a Riot Championship. So we'll see what happens here tonight with Deuce, as he'll take on the Japanese Buzzsaw here tonight. And what an honor to see this man right here, a legend in his own right, Tajiri, in action tonight. And now we get ready for Deuce, the Riot champion, as he makes his way down the ring representing the New Breed. And so far tonight, they are 2-0. Can he make it a hat trick, 3-0 here tonight, as Cam Finley is not here tonight? And here he comes, the big man known as Deuce, a graduate of the Ironborn Gym. He might have lost his credo the way the Ironborn thinks, but I mean, he has done it all. He's been a tag team champion. Well, maybe not done it all, but he's done a lot in the little time that he's been here. He was released the same time as the Iron Man, and so was Amir. And, well, he resigned earlier, about a month ago, and tonight we'll have his chance at Tajiri here tonight, representing the New Breed. And this faction started off as the establishment, and they didn't like the direction that the GM was going. I heard from a lot of those guys that felt like GM Thorne was holding them back and giving the spotlight to only El Wapo Chuck, making him a kind of a Shawn Michaels in the late 90s Golden Boy type, and not giving nobody else a push. And Cam Finley took it upon himself to take over the leadership alongside Theodore Reed. And then he brought back this man right here, Deuce, Bishop Brown, Haley Storm, into their group. And well, here we are, and there's a Riot Championship on your screen. Let's go down to ringside for the announcement of these two competitors.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 205 pounds, Tajiri. And his opponent from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 283 pounds, the Rated R Hardcore Champion, Deuce.
All right. Excuse me. There's the Riot Championship on your screen. All right, we are introduction ready, and now we even got a Japanese referee right there, spinning heel kick miss right there, and a big face buster to start things off in the matchup right here. Deuce defending the title tonight against Tajiri in a false count anywhere matchup, anywhere in the arena, no disqualification, no countouts, and Japanese fans all fired up to see the legend himself, Tajiri, in action later on, right here tonight, as they go to the outside. And didn't take long for them to move things to the outside. Deuce, of course, the Riot champion, reigning defending champion, and see if Tajiri can do anything to change that here tonight. Deuce, of course, representing the New Breed. Mentioned that a few times tonight. And now, let's see. Oh, a big knee right to the chest, and down goes Deuce, and nobody's used a weapon yet. Well, at least I'm going to say Tajiri might, but he's going up to the top rope right here. And, missile drop kick, and he gets pushed away by Deuce. And the strength of Deuce right there, he used to be more bulky. He lost a little bit of that the bulkiness and got more finesse, if you will. And now to Jerry. Oh, drop kick to the face right there. Deuce goes to the outside, however, and oh, look at this right there. Throwback vintage to Jerry right there with that kick to the face. And there's a spinning heel kick that he missed earlier on tonight. He's trying to get some momentum right here. Now a springboard, and that misses right there. That damn move is never hit for anybody in this damn 2K25, and I hope they fix it on 26. So the damn game's getting on my damn nerves, TJ. But nonetheless, the momentum stays on the side of the Japanese buzzsaw right here to Jerry. Look at this now, combination right here from Tajiri, and Deuce in trouble, but well, that was short-lived, and big headbutt connects, and another face buster, and Tajiri goes down. No weapons have been used yet in this matchup. No disqualification, no countouts. And as soon as I say that, couple of rights right there, and slowing things down. And now look at this. Oh, Tajiri with a victory roar right here. Can he defend the champion? 1, 2, and a kick out. Matchup does continue here. Riot Championship is on the line here tonight. Oh, and that shot right there might have busted wide open Deuce, and it did. And hook of the leg right now. He thought about something else and went for the cover. Might cost him right there in a 1 count. And now look at this. Tajiri on the outside. Remember, falls do count anywhere, but Deuce gets out of the suplex. Now a kendo stick, and he misses right there as Deuce gets up to his vertical base pretty quickly right there. Down to the barricade, and Tajiri has him right where he wants him. Picks up Deuce to his vertical base right here, and And now Deuce with a couple of kicks to the abdomen area right there. And he explodes that kendo stick on the top of Tajiri, and Tajiri's getting back up right now. Does not like the taunting and the ironborn punch right there. 1, 2, and 3, and Deuce comes in. Puts in the hat trick for the new breed as they're 3-0 for the night without Cam Finley here tonight. And he retains the Riot Championship against the Japanese buzzsaw, Tajiri. And a little bit of weaponry use, not much that we're accustomed to in these matches. But Tajiri, of course, not that type of extremist. He will hit you with those kicks of his. But tonight, just not enough to take down the Japanese buzzsaw, Tajiri, here tonight. Or not enough for the Japanese buzzsaw to take down Deuce tonight, I should say. Got it backwards, but nonetheless, Deuce wins it.
And still the Rated R Hardcore Champion, Deuce.
We'll be right back with the main event. Beast Mode versus Theodore Reed. All right, it's main event time here on Thursday Night Riot. Johnny Baez at ringside.
The following contest is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring, representing the corporation from Columbus, Georgia, weighing in at 369 pounds, the Beast.
The Beast Mode weighing 369 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, representing GM Thorne's establishment. Tonight, GM Thorne taking his wrath out on the new breed, banning Cam from the building as he is in safe hiding, and he added the stipulation that it's no holds barred, so Theodore Reed won't escape, and if anybody interferes, then Cam is stripped of the title. So I don't know if you want to call it an abuse of power or what, but that's the way the cookie crumbles here tonight, and we'll see if Theodore Reed shows up. And here he comes, Theodore Reed.
Representing the corporation from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 314 pounds, Theodore Reed.
And Theodore Reed coming out in Cam Finley's gear. Cam Finley not here tonight. He didn't have wrestling gear, so he borrowed some from Cam Finley, and I don't think Cam's going to be able to use those as they're stretched out to the max here. Thank God for elastic. But Theodore Reed, the damnedest thing I've seen, wearing Cam Finley's wrestling gear to the ring tonight. And we know that his brother Joey Reed is an active member of the Rage roster. We've never seen Theodore Reed in action. We know his knowledge of wrestling, and this is the first time that we'll see him in action. And I cannot believe this is a thing here tonight. Theodore Reed versus the Beast Mode. Look at this. Coming out with a couple of haymakers and a knee to the midsection. Oh, look at this. And that's kind of outside of reality right there. That guy ain't going to do a springboard. But nonetheless, Theodore Reed holding his own at the moment against the Beast Mode. Oh, my goodness. And it's been all Theodore Reed in the opening matchup right here as he's taking it to the Beast Mode. And I don't know if Beast Mode is toying with him. I don't know if this is actually reality, but right now, Theodore Reed putting the beat down on Beast Mode here tonight, and GM Thorne cannot be happy whatsoever of what's going on in the ring right now. And now jumping off, and Beast Mode finally moves out of the way. A crash and burn right there from Theodore Reed. I think he just... And now a stomp to the shoulder right there of Theodore Reed. And now cranking the neck is the Beast Mode right here. And look at this, a Pele kick right there. Oh, and a big axe kick out of nowhere. And a hook of the leg on the Beast Mode. One, and a quick kick out, and Theodore Reed is beside himself. I don't think he realizes what he's doing inside the ring right here. Oh, look at this now. Not backing down. And you got to give it to Theodore Reed here tonight, not being scared, showing up like a man. Look at this, telling the Beast Mode to hit him. Theodore Reed might have a future in the business here tonight. And look at the Beast Mode telling him to come on. Both men challenging each other to come on with those hits. And now... oh, there you go. Beast Mode with a D'Lo Brown type power bomb. And now in the bottom of the ring, remember, no holds barred and a table now. No, he's not going to wait. He's going to set it up here on the outside. Theodore Reed with a kendo stick, but nothing doing there. And my goodness, what a matchup here tonight. What a main event. We thought it was going to be a quick squash match, but Theodore Reed holding his own against the Beast Mode here tonight. Came out here in Cam Finley's gear. I still can't get over that. Irish whip now. And Joey Reed has got to be ecstatic about his brother in the ring tonight. 1, 2, and a kick out. And Beast Mode needs to get it together. He needs to wake up and smell the coffee before it's too late. And Theodore Reed sizing up the Beast Mode now. Has him up. Going for a big knee right here. And down goes the Beast Mode. Hook of the leg. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out right here. Well, shoulder up, have you. And the matchup continues. And what the hell is he doing? Is he dancing or is he going for a spear? The crowd saying fight forever. And they cannot believe that Theodore Reed is hanging in there with a Beast Mode. Beast Mode's looking like an enhancement talent tonight. I'm not going to say the J word. And look at Theodore Reed. My goodness, I can't believe this. And going up to the top rope, he crashed and burned earlier. Going for a second attempt. And he crashed and burned again. And now the Beast Mode might be going for the spear. But Theodore Reed is not going to wait for the spear to come to him. Theodore Reed, my goodness, look at this now, taunting the Beast Mode here tonight. Cam Finley has got to be proud of his manager here tonight. Cam Finley has got to be smiling from ear to ear as the plan from the GM Thorne has got to be backfiring here tonight. At least for the moment. And now look at this. Oh, he went for the powerbomb, but again countered by Theodore Reed. I still can't believe this is happening here tonight. Oh, and a big forearm. And he missed it. Ran right by him. Cannot believe that. And now, Code Breaker. We know that Theodore Reed was knowledgeable about wrestling. We never knew he was this good inside the squared circle. And my goodness, Cam Finley has really set up for success here, as he had a long reign as the Undisputed Dynasty Champion with Wes Douglas, and then got drafted to Riot, the first pick, and we know why now. But it's backfired on Thorne. 1, 2, and another kick out. And I know everybody's going for the Beast Mode, but it seems now is that the momentum in the arena is shifting towards Theodore Reed, because they cannot believe that this underdog is actually having a chance to win this matchup here tonight. And now Beast Mode's starting to wake up a little bit. Has him up right here. Could this be the F5? Has him up. F5 right there. Could have been an F6 if you're keeping a count at home. And what a matchup. 1, 2, and another kick out at 2, and the matchup continues. The damnedest thing I've ever seen. And the Beast Mode now starting to get angry. When you get this silverback mad, you don't want to be in his way. That's why they call him the Beast Mode. Has had some bumps in the road and might be going for the F5 once again, but he's not. Going up to the top rope right here. You better hurry up. We'll see what he's going to do right here. Theodore Reed shake off some cobwebs. And and he's playing possum with a power slam. And I cannot believe this. Theodore Reed still in this matchup. Takes down the Beast Mode. Can he finish him off right here? Joey Reed now with more forearm smashes right here. Has him up again. Here comes the big knee, and it connects. Could he pin him right here? Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, and 3. My God, Beast Mode is defeated by Theodore Reed. The impossible has happened tonight. Theodore Reed wins the matchup. I might need a drug, put myself on the list of drugs, because I cannot believe what I'm seeing here tonight. Theodore Reed opened a can of whoop-ass on Beast Mode here tonight. GM Thorne is beside himself. Everybody's in shock. The internet's going to explode tonight. El Guapo Chuck's in jail because of the Japanese immigration rise. Cam Finley's in a safe house. And the New Breed came and took names and kicked everybody's ass, 4-0. And tonight, this happens between Theodore Reed and the Beast Mode. I cannot emphasize how shocked I am here tonight. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on here. But he came out here in Cam Finley's attire, and even after this F5, monstrous F5, was not enough to keep him down. This has got to be one of the greatest riots of all time. Every matchup was a banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. And we end the night with Theodore Reed defeating the Beast Mode. This has been a presentation of Thursday Night Riot on YouTube TV, brought to you by the Smoking Section. Executive producer TJ Bramo. One hell of a show, TJ. For Johnny Baez, we say goodnight from Osaka, Japan. We'll see you next week for more Riot here on YouTube TV. Konnichiwa, bitches. Good night.